What do you mean there's no sound? Like no sound at all? Like totally silent? Like it's not picking up game sound or anything while it's playing? Like what you mean? Infantry against Cyber. These are just warm-up games. So, real quick, lower the volume a little. Totally silent, huh? Totally silent. Yeah, it's not supposed to be. I don't know why. Don't know why that would be. How about now? Should be able to hear sound. Okay, so you can hear it now though, right? Like the birds and everything. Hear all those sounds. The subtle sounds now, the background ambiance and everything. Should be able to hear it. If not, I will look into that. They really made this map a lot better on Contra. So much better, so superior. You get the oils behind your base, you get your supply here, here, and here for both players. This map is actually good that way because there's no supplies here, so you can't really have super OP position on this island. Just 2 oils and a drop zone for your units. I actually mostly ignore this as China. As China, you should just go for 3 supplies and then go right through the middle, because USAs for some reason don't often see, like they go like this and then they end up spending a lot of money here instead of at their base, which can hurt them. But Cordaf is really good, so I don't think he's going to do that. If it goes on and off, that's because I don't have 2 monitors, so that's just me hitting the window key to check the stream chat, which I don't do normally unless somebody says there's a problem, which there seems to be a problem again with the stream lagging, which I really don't understand why that is, because never had that problem in the past. Just I only fired this stream up again today because I wanted to test it now that my internet came back, to see if it's actually working and not dropping frames, because if it's dropping frames, it's not worth me streaming. Very nice by Drome putting a bunker there, except on this map there are so many entrances that you have to bunker off. Cordaf, he's pretty much figuring on this not being bunkered up here, and he's going to try to go around, see if there was a supply there. This bunker here is not guarding from the bottom. This bunker here, you can still go through here and around that. And I think right here you can actually still get by with a drone and go all the way around and harass if you wanted to. Drome is floating quite a bit of money. I think he and I played 10 games today, just for fun, on the tournament maps, or the maps for this current tournament. He spotted that now. He has 3 filled and 1 empty one, because I can select it. I assume it still works that way. But that's a pretty sizable army of drones here. And he's just going to go right by, go into his base, try to get him to turn around. Doesn't look like he's going to turn around. He's going right in, so that means Kordaf's bluff didn't work and he has to go back and defend. He really didn't want to have to do that because that's just going to be extra annoying for him. He does have the money, more than enough to make up for losing this supply, which he really should lose here. His supply quite easily. Hopefully Drome doesn't stop focusing on this. Yeah. That was bad. You gotta empty it all. When you go in like that against Cyber, you should just assume something's going to come in and try to take out your units like that. I mean, he has a really, really good combination here. So the flashbangs on his drones would have taken out the units quite easily, but still, it's better to try to get, you know, a little more damage out of it than nothing at all. Building up back in his base, just hacking more. I really don't like that he's not trying to expand to this supply. You should always, throughout any game you play, in any RTS game, not just Contra, Zero Hour, anything, any RTS game, you should always be expanding as early as possible, securing areas as soon as it becomes viable option to do it. To wait is just to put yourself at a disadvantage. He did clean this up over here, so Kordaf doesn't have that advantage, even though I would prefer he has a red guard in here, so he could have captured them instead, used them for himself. Gonna come up here and try to harass, but I'm sure Kordaf is aware of that possibility. You should not attack through here like this, because then you only get one attacking at once while you have like 13 of these attacking at once. But he is going to get some damage done. Yeah, see, he unloaded there. Look how much better that does. You get more shots off. Did a lot better, but he didn't really need to engage that even. You have a defensive position, use it. Don't engage, especially not one unit at a time, through a little flatland like this with two mountains on both sides. It's very bad for you. Getting himself in here, he assumes that there's going to be a little bit of air to deal with now. We're going to see some, yep, there it is. One of the most annoying units that you never think is coming when you first start, Ravens. They fly over to your supplies, so very nice. He got himself some red arrows in there. Stingers, anti-aircraft. That way his supply can't be harassed. This is still open, but would have liked to see a bunker here on this side and a bunker here on this side. Because if you fill them, like putting it back here is not particularly what I prefer. I prefer one here and one here. Because then, no matter which way they try to engage from, you have two bunkers firing at once, and they have to really try hard to micro to get around that. I mean, this is good too because it's a choke point, and they have to kind of scrunch up like that, and then you can destroy more than one at a time. Probably cancel this if it's going to be destroyed. If he had mines in the supply here, he could have come around this way, and then if Kordaf went through there, he would have run into the mines. That would have been nice to see. He's going to go for that bunker again. And this is still open for him to come around or even just drive right into the base. It's going to take some shots. Oh, he's going to engage it. That's interesting. I mean, he's going to take it out because it's not built. Not even going to take that many losses. But if he drives through these mines now... I don't know why Drome isn't reacting to this. Oh man, if he drove through those mines, that would be funny. Came back down here, secured that area back. He's only on 1 oil, but he's on 3 supplies. He's at a small economic disadvantage. Both are on 3-star though, so should see some stuff coming in for either of them. If Kordaf wanted, he could take this out. Nope. Actually, there are some defensive dragons here for the drop pods. Were Kordaf to use them in the base. these dragons could try to clean a lot of it up. Really bunkering in, and that can be dangerous against. I guess the ravens are going to come over here, but he does have anti-air. He has anti-air. In his own base, he doesn't have that much, but he does have some. You can easily pick off some stuff here. He's going to go for the airfield. He shouldn't get that. There's just about nothing to stop. Oh, he does have anti-air in that bunker. Nice. That takes it up pretty easily.
Hold the line.
Hold the line. Yeah, okay. Now he's going to try to go in with all these drones. Anti-air crushing that. Look at those anti-air drones. Crush that nice and easy, uses repair. A good game, but also we see the ECMs dodging the Stinger missiles. Drome is going for late game economy because his main supply piles are running out. These oils are regenerating now, so somebody should be going to try to capture them again. It's very bad to neglect them now that they're both there. Both players should be trying to get them. As you get into the late game, supply drop zones are kind of easy to destroy. These ravens are going to come down here and guard this area. That's nice. Keep that area for yourself. And now they're kind of both bunkering in a little bit more because they're running out of main supplies. Hackers are such a poor investment for China, though. Even in Contra, they're an awful investment. If you can get away with not having them. Like if you could secure 4 oils and you keep this supply, you're pretty good for a long time. But they're just a really... Hackers are just a really bad investment if you can ever help not making them. Wow, those drones follow pretty far. And he's recapturing his main oil, and he should finally be getting down here. Lotus going over to capture those now too. And we're going to see 2 internet centers. This game is going on a little bit longer than I had anticipated. I don't really have that much time today. Just wanted to play my tournament games if possible. Gotta check here real quick. Because I do need to play my tournament games. This was just a warm-up. Real quick warm-up. Ah, finally, spider crabs. Yeesh. I mean, what did I just say? That's what they look like anyway, but he's got his missile launchers there, the Dominators. Boy, this game's gonna go on for a while. Bunkery map, campy map. I am going to have to not watch this one to the finish because I need to play my own tournament games pretty soon. I asked Rogue Game and he said he would be ready in a minute. So unless something decisive happens here, I'm gonna have to leave it. We also see the Terminator, which I cannot select. Oh, he's coming right into the base now, but there are a lot of anti-air units here. I'm not sure if he's going to try to destroy the secondary eco and be successful. Maybe. I mean, if you just try to fly around here, it's probably not going to work out too well. Oh, there's a lot of Vacuum eco here. Still not destroying any of it though, just flying over, destroy some drones, and then leave. He no longer even needs these Vortas. Just try to destroy a few. Didn't destroy a single building with that. Now he's flying toward the army. Maybe gonna destroy some Dominators, maybe. Or maybe he's just gonna leave them there and move. That's not the best investment. At this point, the oils weren't doing that much for him. He has 7 supply drop zones, which is sort of hard to deal with. And yeah, my stream connection is dying. Really dying. But yeah, can't watch this one to the conclusion. I'll just watch what happens here and then leave so I can play my 20 games. Yeah. I would base it on the money and the map control that Cordaf already has. That he's probably going to do pretty good here, but I don't know how Drone is going to do. Coming back, but whatever. Yep, I have to play my tournament game, so I have to leave these guys, and that'll increase the speed for them.